almost since Harry and Meghan got together, the media have always been overly harsh with Meghan Markle. But recently, this dude, Piers Morgan, yeah, took it a step too far in making remarks such as not believing that she had mental illness, not believing she had suicidal thoughts, saying a myriad of things really that can be deemed extremely controversial, and especially with ITV having this big, mental health push at the minute. Putting adverts on TV encouraging people to speak out. It obviously doesn't help their agenda when Piers Morgan's, pushing sort of, that typical like anti-mental health stigma through the media. My view on Piers Morgan, before all this, I agree with him on certain stuff, and I disagree with him on a lot of things. Bit of a sort of a even balancing act, tipping scale, whatever you want to call it. I agree with him on some stuff. I didn't agree with him on other things. With all of this, to me, he's just been a bit of a bellend. I mean, I'm going to show you the video. I'm going to show you a video which I found the other day. To me, it sums up perfectly why Piers Morgan's got it out for Meghan Markle. But I'll show you the video and see what you guys think of what I show you. So let me just pull it up real quick. Let me just full screen and then find it, because I retweeted it. I retweeted it the other day. So let me just go and find this video. Let's have a look. Right, yeah. Here's the video here. And let me just full screen that and turn it up for you all, and then swap me screen. Hold on. Right, so this is the video I want to show you, and then you just take your own opinion from what you see in the video. Here we go.
In the pub, 2 hours in the pub. She had a couple of dirty martinis and a couple of pints. We got on brilliantly. And then I put her in a cab, and it turned out to be a cab that took her to a party where she met Prince Harry. And then the next night they had a solo dinner together, and that was the last I ever heard from Meghan Markle. And I have never heard from her again.
So what happened?
She ghosted me, Ryan. Meghan Markle ghosted me.
Did she? Do you think she just went? Gone?
I'm afraid. Look, I really liked her. This is why it hurts. No. 2 hours
to me,
pub, she had a couple of dirty martinis and a couple of...
My point of view on it is Piers Morgan's obviously been involved in media for a long time, and he's known a lot of very powerful people. There's photos of him out there with the likes of, Ghislaine Maxwell, now accused paedophile and proven paedophile. I mean, she's been arrested for it. She's part of one of the biggest child paedophilia rings worldwide, but we won't go into that. We don't need to go into all that. But he knows a lot of powerful people in the media, and he's friends with people in the royal family, and he goes to a lot of royal family dues, and he goes to a lot of parties with the royal family. This is a video that surfaced recently. It's existed for a while, but it surfaced again recently. To me, it looks like he's went on a date with Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle's got in a cab. She went to a party, and as he said, she's met Prince Harry. To me, it looks like the classic case of Piers, who's 15 years older than her, nearly 16, 17 years older than her, thinks it was more than a few drinks, and maybe got his hopes up that it might, blossom into a relationship, or something might have happened, and he fancied her, and he clearly says there he liked her. Then Meghan Markle gets in a cab, and she goes to a party, meets Prince Harry. Then obviously she gets with Prince Harry, and now they're married. To me, it looks like Piers Morgan is a insecure incel, is the best way to put it. And because someone's cut him off, he's got really butthurt about it. Mixed with his passion for the royal family, mixed with his persona as well, gets mixed in there. And so he used that as fuel to spark this hatred piece and turn the whole nation against Meghan Markle. Look, they're breaking up our royal family. They're breaking our royal family up. She's taking what we're most proud of and she's ripping it apart. And what really confuses me is the the Queen's son is a paedophile, and we've got to as a nation come to terms with the Queen's son being a paedophile. The Queen's son is a paedophile. But I have not seen anything in the media since the Netflix documentary came out about Epstein. I've not seen anything. In fact, I've seen more media coverage about Meghan Markle and her baby and Piers Morgan's hate for Meghan Markle than I have seen about anything else. I'm going to show you another thing. What was it that I was going to show? Let me think. Web. Let me full screen cam. Yeah, you can, Jack, lad. One sec, lad. Let me just try and show something else. So, then we've got this other video, which leads into Piers Morgan's firing, or leaving, of his job. So let me just, I mean, you've all seen this meme. You all will have seen this meme now. It's the most common meme on Twitter now. It's blowing. It is blowing. But this is the video. Oh no, it's not. That's an edit of the video. Let me just find this video real quickly. See, I mean, this is the type of shit that I'm on about. Here. Worst royal crisis in 85 years. Sorry, has the Queen's son, Prince Andrew, not just been accused of being a paedophile? And being part of the biggest paedophile ring on the planet? Sorry, where's that? When did that go away? Here's the video that I want to show you.
She's entitled to cut you off if she wants to. Has she said anything?
Hold on. Is there a louder video than this? Is this? No. Okay. This is going to be the loudest it'll be. I'll shut up. This is what led to Piers Morgan losing his job.
She's entitled to cut you off if she wants to. Has she said anything about you since she cut you off? I don't think she has, but yet you continue to trash her.
Okay, I'm done with this.
No,
Sorry, no. Sorry.
Do you know what?
You can trash me, maybe, not mine.
No.
See you later.
I'm being.
Sorry, can't do
This is
this.
absolutely diabolical behaviour. I'm sorry, but Piers spouts off on a regular basis, and we all have to sit there and listen. 6:30 to 7 o'clock yesterday was incredibly hard to watch. She's entitled to cut you
I have so much respect for this dude. For actually calling him out, because the whole panel on that show enable him. He sat there for days, weeks, months, close to a year now, and bashed Meghan Markle, and not really even highlighted the Prince Andrew stuff, but did not hang about it like he has with this topic. So finally someone says something to him in the studio when he takes a hissy fit and he walks out the studio. Someone says something to him, he's what does he say? Hang on.
sorry. No, sorry. Do you know what? That's
Sorry.
You can trash me, maybe, not mine.
Sorry, can't do this.
Absolutely.
Sorry, can't do this. You've been sitting there bullying people on the news, lad, for years. This isn't even just all the Meghan Markle stuff. You've been sat there on the news for years. Your whole persona is built up from bullying people on the news, confronting people on the news, shouting at people in interviews. As soon as someone has a nice, polite confrontation, you get up and fuck off. You're such a baby. You're such a baby. Such a fucking baby. I love the memes. I love the memes. If that was me with her, you'd be asking me questions. If that was me, photo with Ghislaine Maxwell, you'd be asking me You'd be asking me every question under the sun. Every question. You'd be asking me every question under the sun if that was me. I'm gonna jump in Discord because a couple of the lads want a word. So, hiya Jack lad, was you in the middle of a conversation or anything? I haven't just interrupted anything, have I? Do you want to,
waiting list. Just want to say, big fan of the show. Thanks for getting me on.
Don't do this, lad, please. Don't do this.
There's just one thing I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, sweet lad.
So going through some news presenters now and stuff. I'm looking at BBC news presenters. You've got Charlie Stat. I don't know how you say his name, second name properly. And
Yeah.
You've got like Louise Minchin and that.
Yeah.
I'm looking at they're good news presenters. Yeah. And then I'm looking at Channel 4 News. Jon Snow's good, but he does the evening news, doesn't he? I don't know any of the others.
I don't know any of the others really, to be honest with you.
ITV news presenters. Let's look through.
Am I to be here, by the way?
Yeah, just mute a sec, lad. While he goes through what he's saying, what Jack's saying. Go ahead, Jack.
Normal ITV news presenters, don't really know any of them.
Yeah.
I'm looking at them here. And Susanna Reid, who's on Good Morning Britain with Piers.
Yeah.
She's not confrontational, really.
Not really, no, lad.
We're never ever gonna get an answer on any news program or any morning television program. We're never gonna get a straight answer from any politician anymore now that Piers has gone now.
No, we're not.
That's my only
We're not. And
alarm with him being gone.
That's what I was saying before, lad, when I said there's certain topic. I don't know how long you were listening for, lad, because I've been spouting shit for ages. But there's certain topics that I agreed with Piers on. All the stuff I said this to you the other day, lad, off stream.
Yeah.
All the stuff he was going on about when he confronted Matt Hancock, and he's confronting, all these Tory ministers about the health ministers about COVID and what they've done and how they've made mistakes here and there. He's confronting on them on everything. I loved that. He was the only person taking the fight to them, really. No one really was questioning them about anything. I mean, I know there's Charles Heston. He questions them sometimes, but he's not as upfront about it as Piers. Yeah. But go on, lad, carry on.
So, like, the thing with Piers was, if he didn't give him a straight answer straight away, the way he'd go about trying to get answers was probably not the best, most professional way. But it'd either make them answer, and then we'd get an answer, so that's a positive, or he'd get them to panic and still not answer and make them look like an idiot, which was also good, because they'd panic. And then they boycotted for months. They boycotted Good Morning Britain because he knew they'd get quizzed.
Yeah, they did.
So, and
they
that
did.
make them look weak as well.
Yeah.
I've seen his interviews with normal celebrities and stuff, and he does the same with them, and I disagree with that. But when it's someone who is in charge of the country and makes decisions, we need answers from them. So I don't mind when he'd have a go at politicians and stuff to get answers out of them.
That was what I loved about him.
Again, with normal celebrities and stuff, I disagree with him going fully in, because I mean, we don't need answers off, like, I don't know, bloody Kerry Katona. We don't need answers off there. You know what I mean? But when Matt Hancock's like the whole nation's wants to ask him the question, Piers would ask that question, and he's
gone.
Either made them fucking back down and look like an idiot, or he would get an answer. So I mean,
well, he made Matt Hancock look silly at one point where he was. You didn't remember that? Just give me a yes or no. Just give me a yes or no. Yeah, and Matt Hancock was sat there just sort of like wishing he could hang the call up. But no, you're right, lad. I think we are gonna miss certain aspects to Piers Morgan, just especially on that line of, just literally taking it to politicians, and no one else does. Everyone's too scared to do it. It's not anyone else's, I don't know, personality. We need someone else sort of like him in certain aspects. But he's been offered the job anyway, hasn't he already? Piers Morgan.
Has he?
Yeah.
With
I don't know. They've not mentioned the company, but it said on Twitter Trends before that he's already been offered a job at another broadcast station.
I was thinking this as though if he because there was talk about him having a podcast and stuff like that. But the thing is, you're not with the news channels. They are politicians are kind of forced to go on.
Yes.
They have to show have some media presence.
Yeah.
It's a duty to address the nation, but they're not going to have to go on a podcast, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's only going to get people he likes, and it's just not going to be. He's not going to get anywhere with them.
True, and the thing about a podcast is as well, lad, it's not broadcasted to national TV, and so the people who need to see it won't see it. Only the people who are fans of Piers are going to go and sort out his content, download it on iTunes or whatever and listen to it. Whereas, sort of, if you were getting up in the morning, you just throw Good Morning Britain on. Like, if you get up in the just to see what's going on, and you've got Piers on your television straight away.
Interesting topic, or you see an interesting person coming on.
Yeah.
You'd slip around for it, but
Exactly.
Go out your way to look for who he's got on the podcast this week, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly, lad.
I mean, he's not getting Matt Hancock on an Apple podcast.
He's not, and if he does, no one is really going to listen. Like, fans of Piers will listen, but the people who consistently vote these inconsistent the people who consistently vote these people in, who need to see how corrupt they are in a sense, need to see that content, and they're not going to see it now because it's not on TV anymore. It opened the nation's eyes up in a way, really, Piers Morgan's content at some point, but just the stuff recently he got too distracted with, and I wish he would have just let it lie, but it's not him.
Anyone else in the media who you think could do the same job? Maybe not a presenter at the minute, but is there? Because I think it was a joke post. I don't think it was serious. But Jeremy Clarkson, but I don't think he'd do.
Yeah, I seen that.
Jeremy Clarkson is like basically the same person, and he really. He's like
opposite at the same time. Like that's completely contradictory. But like, I mean.
Yeah, you see so plenty of Piers in him.
Yeah. But they hate each other. Like, it's funny.
Oh, do they?
Wait, do you not know about them?
Nah.
They've actually had a fist fight. Like,
he's
got a scar. Piers has got a scar on his lip, I think, and Jeremy Clarkson's got a scar on his hand.
What? Because of the BBC stuff, or?
No, for a fight. They had a fight.
Oh my god! That's hilarious.
On the last, it was a question on Who Wants to Be Millionaire. They were on the last Concorde flight, I think it was, together.
Yeah.
The last commercial Concorde flight, I think, and then after that they fell out, and he literally showed his hand on like the show, and he had a scar on his hand, and he went, well, Piers has got one on his face, so at least like.
Oh shit! Hey, that's mad. That's crazy.
Ellis, I've just seen your message in the chat as well, and I was literally about to say this before, but I didn't know whether I mean, I know he's a Tory, and like, but he'd still try and get answers and stuff. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Like, a lot of the other news presenters are Tories as well, and they won't ever pressure like a Tory MP that hard.
Yeah, never.
He might go to town on Labour, but I mean that just could be biased because we're all Labour supporters here. You know what I mean? So.
But apart from this dude, yeah. Oh no, he's gone. He's not there. Oh, I was going to say apart from Matty.
Oh no, he's a Labour voter this year. He likes Keir Starmer.
Oh yeah, but Keir Starmer's Tory, so.
I mean, he's still a Labour supporter.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean, lad. I get what you mean. No, sound, lad, sound.
That point across about Piers. I know we talked about it the other day off stream anyway, but just get it out there for the.
No. Matty's in the thing. He said, "Is what it is."
When it gets closer to election and stuff, I'll be happy to talk about Keir Starmer and why I think he's alright as well, to be honest.
I mean, there's a thing on the channel, lad. I wanted to always steer clear from direct politic conversations. No. Don't say sorry, lad. Like, I love like I want freedom of speech on here, and so if any is like that, Jack, you've done it twice now, lad, where you've said like, listen, can I have a word on this? I'd be like, yeah, lad, of course, come and speak your argument. Like, I like to hear what everyone says. I'm very rational like that. But what's it called? Like, I just for the sake of like dividing the chat, causing murder, basically, and driving people out, like. Yeah, because it's not what the channel's all about, really. I don't want it to be I don't want this to turn from like a happy-go-lucky gaming stream into like, right now we're gonna get Matt Hancock on. It's like, I don't. But yeah, lad, like, yeah, is what it is. I suppose is what it is. But
I mean, you're raping the viewers if it's around election time and we're having a big debate. You know what I mean?
True,
Well,
true. I mean, to be fair, lad, just discussing this today, I've had decent viewers. Like, I had 9 or 10 then, which is like, I mean, it's good for just like a little talking segment, I suppose. But I am gonna play some Skyrim soon. I know people have been waiting. Like Ellis has been wanting to see me for a while. He has. Ellis. He's, exactly, lad. Exactly.
In every voice line. As I said before, Grandad Pyjamas, I'm a huge fan of the show. Thanks for having me.
No, mate. I love you so much, Jack. You know I do.
I'll ring up again next time.
Yeah, please do, lad. Please do. Love you, Jack.